See you in hell,
record?
Dan.
Oh.
The internet is dead.
Oh my god. We did that at the start of the episode.
Why?
I like it.
It's fun, I think.
What? See you in hell? You didn't like that?
To Dan. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Like
Okay.
it.
I really like the
Fine.
I like the coffee mug. Is that La Crusette?
You got it, Steph.
Wow.
Wow.
I got an orange one at first. It's nice.
Now, is that so? We have a white one, sorry, a yellow one, which looks the same to me because piss can be clear or yellow. When you say that brand, is it La Crusette? Is that official?
I feel like that's how
It's got to be La Crusade, no?
Yeah,
Well,
it's
no-
like Crusade.
No,
Okay.
it's you. Okay, say it how you fucking actually think it's said.
Well, I say it.
Yes, say it how you actually think
Hello,
it's said.
friends,
you-
idiots,
I
and
thought it
friends
was
who are
like
also
a
idiots.
LaCroix,
Welcome to your favorite
LaCroix
podcast
thing,
about
you
social
know?
media and rejection. It is Blocked Party. This is episode number 307. I'm John.
I'm Stefan.
And with us are two of our favorites here on the show. You may know them collectively as the podcast bigsofttitty.png or from their respective Twitch channels or just from this fucking show. Tom Walker and Demi Lardner are here. Hi, Tom and Demi.
Hi, Tom.
Hello.
Now tell everybody how you
Okay.
say the brand, the French brand.
Okay, well, my mum says it a wrong way, so I've internalized it. But yeah, the fancy brand that's called Le Creuset, I pronounce Le Creuset because that's how my mum says it.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I knew they were going to react like that. Le Creuset.
Yeah, I
Le
can't
Creuset.
stop saying it because that's how she says it. And she's like, and I know that sounds insanely Australian because it's coming through she's English, but
Yeah.
she is, she's dyslexic and also she will never like learn to repronounce that. She was recommending people go to Uniqlo because they have
Oh my-
Hettich, which is really good for winter.
Yeah, they have Hettich there.
Yeah, and she
You know,
wandered
wait,
into
wait,
the
wait.
store
Oh,
and
Heat
asked
Tech?
for Hettich.
Oh, Heat Tech.
Yes,
Heat
and she,
It would have
Wait,
taken me
Hettich there.
so much longer to get that than you
Yeah.
did,
Dude,
Stefan.
she walked into the
no.
store and asked for Hettich, and then they said to her, "Well, we don't have that. We have Heat Tech." And she said, "No, that's not right."
Oh no. Oh my god.
No, it can't be that.
Yeah.
It must be something else I'm thinking of.
Hettich.
It wouldn't it
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
be
No, I
Heat
think
Tech.
it's Hettich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The headed stuff is nice, honestly. Like
The
it is
Hettich
good.
stuff will keep you warm. Yeah. for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm
real.
wearing a Uniqlo t-shirt right now. They have a nice like boxy t-shirt, which
I think it's
like,
called shirt.
yeah. T-shirt.
It's a
It's a t-shirt?
Uniqlo. It's a Uniqlo t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you have no idea how much she would absolutely say Uniqlo.
Yeah.
Uniqlo,
That's
wow.
real. That's a really well done Julietism, Demi.
Thank you, Uniqlo. She literally one time I
That's
know
how she
that I said
pronounces
this.
autism, by the way.
That's right. she one time when I was like Tom was away and I was in the car with her, we'd gone to lunch and we came back and she kept talking to me about Michelle Obama.
No.
She did, and I remember messaging you, Stefan, and I was
Yeah.
like, this is so crazy that he's gonna forget about it immediately. So I just needed to bring up again. She said Michelle Obama
Because that's how
loves to give
we
people
say
healthy
it
lunch
as like a joke in
As
the
a-
chat and stuff.
as a junk, yeah.
Yeah. Michelle Obama. We say
Michelle
soda, Obama, soda. You know, because Joe Biden said that one time.
Joe Biden.
Mhm.
Or I think Trump said Obama. And he said it in a very high-pitched voice. He said Obama. And then
Obama.
and then Joe Biden said soda. If you remember that.
Say it, Tom.
Soda.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all having fun.
I'm having a great time. I'm
watched
kind
a
of just like
video.
listening in. I feel like I'm sort of like outside of the glass and I'm just
Yeah.
like looking in on the three of you.
Don't tap it. Do not
Yeah,
tap it.
I won't.
We will
I'm
freak- we will freak
I'm
the
just an
fuck out.
observer.
We will freak out if you do that.
I
We'll
did
really
watch a
freak out.
video of a guy trying to pronounce the French brand. No, he was French, and he was like,
Hmm.
"Here's how you say it." The way that I remember that you say it correctly is because it sounds like pussy. He was like, "You say le pussy."
Come on.
I don't think that
That's
could
what
be.
he fucking
But I
said.
don't feel like that's how a
Nah,
French person would
no.
actually pronounce it.
No.
Okay,
let's
well, he
hear
was
John's
French.
because John can do a good French accent, I feel
Well,
like.
it'd be like Le Creuset. Is how I
Bullshit.
think
You're
it would.
stupid. You're stupid, and I think you look bad.
Okay, that's fine. But
I was thinking about John sort of,
Lacrozo.
yeah, John sort of
Le Creuset.
referenced we're like apes in a zoo, and I was watching Jimmy
That's not what I said.
Yeah, but that's kind of what you're saying. But
I
I was
just said
watching.
I was outside the
You would
glass.
never. You would never be the noble ape. I don't think anyone is looking at us and thinking like to watch a Demi and Stefan conversation.
Yeah.
You're only picturing the most base and ignoble animals.
Okay,
So what
such
are
as?
we? So,
I
okay.
mean, probably like kind of a chimp lizard.
That's actually fucking metal as hell.
I can work with that, I think. Yeah.
Well, that's
Are
great.
you thinking?
we could
Are you
give you a
thinking
chimp
chimp
lizard.
head lizard body, Tom, or are you thinking lizard head chimp body?
Lizard head, ape torso,
Yeah.
bottom, all woman, baby.
Okay.
All gorgeous, beautiful
Tom wants to be able
woman.
to fuck this thing. That's,
I was
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
thinking chimp body lizard brain maybe. So like cuz chimps are quite smart, I
Oh.
think, right? But like
yeah, but the
right.
lizard is kind of just like eat, fly, go low down, kind of.
Yeah.
But what that reminded me of, because I sent a video to DBJ on their stream earlier, and they were like, "This better not be the video of the ape feeding its own poop to its son."
That is
And
my
it- and it
favorite video
wasn't.
I've ever found.
I know, yeah, but
I love it so much.
What I was wondering is, have we made John watch that?
Oh yeah,
John, have
absolutely.
you seen it?
Yes, of course I have.
Did we
You
watch
can
it?
just say
Did we watch
no.
it with Tom and Demi on here?
Yes. I don't
Okay.
know if it was,
Alright.
I do specifically remember, I don't know if it was with Demi the
Yeah.
last time we had Demi on, but maybe it was, or it was just, I did know that you got the video from Demi.
Yes.
I love that video.
Yeah. And
It's
I
so
actually,
good.
Really
I
fun.
remember because I didn't hate it. You were like, John, you're going to hate this video.
You didn't
but-
hate it?
Well, because it is funny. Like
Oh, so
ultimately,
you
there-
liked
it's like-
it.
it's
so
like-
you liked it then?
It's really nasty.
Yes, it was funny.
because the
Yes.
poop is so big in the video.
John,
for sure.
I've been telling friends about you because
Oh.
what?
Just like you need to work out a way to start sentences that isn't terrifying.
Why?
Okay.
What's scary about that?
I'll
That's
let
like-
you get to the end of the sentence, Demi. Before
Yeah.
Our friends are like, when you meet a guy and he has like a big butt like a girl.
John has a big ass.
Is that
John
all
has
you
a-
think of me, Demi?
Well, no, it's not all I think of you, but I wouldn't lie and say that I didn't notice it when we met in person.
Oh,
Yeah. Wow.
John,
So I was
can
like,
you
John-
can you stand like I feel
Just
like
go ahead
maybe
and stand
if
up. We
picked
need
up
to
some
say-
new listeners, maybe we're ending
Maybe
the
they
show
need to
soon.
see your butt.
Let's
Give us
see
a spin,
Let's
sweet.
Go
see your
ahead.
ass.
Look at that butt. Look at that butt. Look at that butt.
Oh, I
It's
feel
so
like
much
it's gotten
bigger than I
bigger.
remember.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Yeah.
Holy.
Wow.
And I can't remember why we were talking about it, but I was like, my friend John has a big butt, and they were like, why? And I was like, I don't know, he's Canadian.
I feel like no one was talking about anything. Silence. Complete lull in conversation. One conversation ended.
my friend John has a big bum.
Yeah.
Like a girl.
Okay, like a girl. My friend John has a butt like a girl.
Oh my god.
Is that
It's
from curling, or is that just because you
Yes,
have a big
yeah.
butt?
No, it's from hockey first. So like I started playing organized hockey when I was like 4. So skating uses like a lot of ass muscle. Like famously, like hockey players have huge asses.
Yeah, and big legs
I used-
too.
Yeah, big
I
legs.
used to play
big ass.
hockey. I used to play hockey.
Yeah, you usually play like grass hockey, right?
Yeah, field
I don't
hockey.
know what
That's
you
not-
call field
that's
hockey,
just running.
not grass.
Yeah.
But
Grass
yeah, no,
hockey.
I think that's just that's just running. It doesn't
That's
use
just
as
running.
many
That's
muscles,
different.
right?
Yeah, that's different. And then I think so. I already kind of had like a big trunk, and then curling, kind of blew it up.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying trunk as a way to avoid saying ass. I just do also have big thighs.
You do, and I wanted to. This is
got
a
big
good
thighs.
excuse to show my favorite pair of hockey player legs of all time. And John maybe knows what they
Martin St.
are.
Louis.
It's Martin
for
St.
sure.
Louis,
Gotta be.
who was like 5'7", I think.
Yeah,
like
he was really short, so
really
he had
little
to,
guy,
had to build
very
a
good
huge
player.
trunk.
Not that short.
Dan, can you put this up?
I guess I can.
His
yeah.
legs are crazy.
I'm clicking on it.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah,
This is like a cyclist's legs.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
nuts. And he's a little guy. He's so good too.
Yeah, so
That's really
he's
fun.
got a bigger ass and bigger legs.
He must
than
have a
me,
huge
but-
ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Just
So
for
there you
the
go.
listeners or the viewers or whatever. The fuck.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you so
Viewers,
much.
yeah.
For the viewers, yeah. The
the
listeners
viewers.
can't see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we've been over this before.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry, Dan. Dan earlier today, and I do want to commend him for this. And I'm excited to click on this link here from Tom and Demi. Dan did record 2 episodes at the same time, and it was a roaring success, I believe.
Oh,
So-
That's
my
insane.
God.
Oh
Isn't
my
that-
God! What the
that's-
fuck?
Holy
Who's this?
fuck.
I just wanted to look at. I googled cyclist legs
Oh
because I
my
was like, it's been a
God.
while since I checked in on
It
how
looks like
crazy
he has
those
a
guys
sneak.
end up looking.
Yeah,
That's
like, it doesn't look
horrifying.
real.
No, yeah, the rocks.
Holy
Oh.
hell. Yeah, it looks like he has rocks in there. That's actually a good
Oh
way
my
of describing
God.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got saddlebags.
Well, thank you, Demi, for telling people that I have a big ass. That's actually nice. I like
That
do,
is
that.
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
What
Um,
about my ass? I was looking at my ass in the mirror.
You
the
have
other
a
day.
small. You have a
I know.
small
I caught
ass.
it by accident, and I was like, "Oh my God!" Like it
I've
actually.
only seen Stefan's ass
Wait,
once.
let him finish what he. I
No,
want to
no,
hear what
it's
he
okay.
thought about it.
It
He said it
did.
was small.
It did
No, he said-
legitimately. It did legitimately look like the Hank Hill ass.
Hank Hill ass.
It
I knew that's what
honestly
you were gonna say.
100% looked like the Hank Hill ass.
You all
Like,
knew he was going to say that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to hear it in his voice because
Yeah,
he
yeah.
said he looked in the mirror and saw his ass and he said, "Oh my God!" And I
Yeah.
need to know.
Yeah.
what.
It was from a specific angle or something. I don't know what it was because normally I don't think my ass looks that bad.
I
But
don't
Well,
think
you
it's
have a
like
little
that
bit of
angle.
the. You have this sort of like back or like bottom diving cheeks.
Yes,
that like
I do.
Hank Hill has, where
It's a
it kinda-
problem.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
you have is, you ever seen a frog's ass?
Oh
Mm,
yeah.
No, I'm gonna look it up.
Just look at
though.
a frog. Look at how small a frog's
Frogs.
hips are.
I just googled frog's ass. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you have.
Yeah. If you Dan, can you Google frog's ass, please? Because it does bring up some pretty good stuff.
I guess.
Yeah. I
Is
just
this an
looked-
image search or?
It's an image search. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. You'll like it.
What does
Yeah.
a
All
frog's
right, here
dick
we
look
go.
like?
Dan, if you could bring
That's a
up
good question.
Ooh, that's a good
frog's
idea.
ass for me.
That's really good.
I was
Oh
right.
Oh my
I was
God.
right.
Wait.
I was right.
You
Okay.
were. Okay,
Can
you
you-
need to. If you're listening to this, you need
Yeah.
to watch the YouTube.
You really
video,
do.
or
The-
just Google frog's ass.
Google
yourself,
frog's ass.
'cause
It's really good. I just
I
Googled.
think that first one. I think that
Yeah.
first one is potentially a desert rain frog. I
Yeah.
think
Oh.
because they have very fat little bodies and cute little butts. But
Yeah.
any of these first three frog asses are exactly Stefan's ass.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. If you search frog penis, it does show. It says frog with a massive penis. It has a partially formed extra leg, I think. But the image,
Yeah,
image-
that's
the
not an
image-
actual penis.
the image itself is crazy.
That's-
Crazy Frog is on there too.
It does look like it's a big
For
penis.
those of you
That's-
keeping
yeah, that's
track
not
at
a
home,
frog
it only
frog.
took us 12 minutes to get to frog's penis on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
On
Well,
this
Dan
show.
hasn't,
Crazy
hit,
Frog is
Dan
on
hasn't
there?
hit enter yet. Dan needs to hit
I
enter.
don't think
on
I'm
this.
going to. Is
Oh,
that
come on.
okay?
It's really funny.
I've
All
also
right, here
found
we
an
go.
NFT on
Oh.
OpenSea. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
There we go.
I can show this on
Yeah.
YouTube, right? Can we show this?
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
that's pretty. That's
It's
pretty
a
good.
leg. It's a leg. It's not a penis.
That would be so inconvenient,
It's a
dude.
frog's leg. It's not. That's not its penis. I
Can I
don't think
say-
so. The frogs maybe don't have penises like that can be shown.
Yeah, it's also very funny to be like, I don't know if this picture of a frog's penis, I need to debunk this somehow. Onto ladbible.com to find out if this frog's penis
Yeah,
is
let me
real.
see whether it's real. I'll go to ladbible.com. I really frogs drink through their thighs. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Damn.
Yeah, well, they sit on their lily pads. Okay, so John already knew it. So I just
No,
guess
I
I'll-
didn't.
I'll
No, I didn't.
fucking
I didn't.
shut up.
He didn't know, but he just doesn't. He's not impressed. He doesn't care.
What is wrong with you? Why are you looking at me like you're Dan?
You have to. Okay, so what do you mean is that I'm looking at you with like a slight daze?
Yeah.
And may I say, congratulations to Dan, by the way, who I just saw him earlier. I assume a pipe had been bitten by a snake, and he was there to suck the venom out of it.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey,
There's
can
no
I
other
He was
reason for him
saving
to
it.
raise a pipe to his lips, I'm sure.
Yeah.
can I say something? Slight days. Do you mean the winter solstice?
And now Dan.
I'm not touching this one.
He's got this. He's got the slight days. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's because okay, here's the difference between us right now. Demi is
You
dealing
guys
with
are in
jet lag.
Australia.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Stefan, yay! Not the
Yay.
answer we were looking for,
Yay.
but that was really
Yay.
good.
You fight like a toddler with me with just your palms.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yay!
So no, the difference between me and Demi right now.
We were all toddlers, and Dan was a smoking toddler.
Yeah.
It was like, we were all going yay, and he was like,
Finger painting with a cigarette between two fingers. It's really good. No, the difference is that you've been awake for like several hours and have you've fallen asleep and then woken back up and fallen asleep. And I've just woken up I guess about 50 minutes ago.
Okay.
But so I'm like the speed and volume that you said that with is
Wasn't that loud, was it?
It just no, I don't think it was.
Sorry, can I just say it's very funny for Demi to be like, I'm not that loud, am I? When yesterday I said Luke was the loudest person I've ever met, and she got offended.
Yeah.
What did you say to me?
What?
But yeah, no, I think that's the difference. Is that you've just had a little bit more existing under your belt today, and I'm still warming up.
Not really. I just had a mini day, and now I have this day.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was asleep for 7 hours, then I woke up for 3, then I went to sleep, and then I woke up.
Wow.
How much is that jet lag, or is it just general tiredness? Like what's
Let's move on.
okay?
Impossible to tell.
Yeah. Okay.
That's also her regular sleep schedule.
Okay. I had a bad sleep because the washing machine like fucked up a big load of towels and it was like soaking wet. And you know the washing machine is supposed to like kind of dry it a little bit too when it like spins it a bunch. It like
You get the water out, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I forgot to do that or something. Or the machine forgot.
Wait, hold on. You forgot to spin the washing machine. That doesn't make any sense.
I do it by hand.
Did you
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like
And all
a
those wet
cowboy.
towels. That's
Yeah.
tough for you to probably get the
They're heavy.
strength to move that
Yeah.
basin around.
But it was
Like
like
you get a
bug
lasso,
arms.
yeah.
what? Okay. But anyway, it was like 11:30 at night and I was like, okay,
because
well,
you're not very strong because you're weak. You got small arms.
Pinner.
Yeah.
Because you're not very strong because you're weak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I mean,
sometimes
that is,
he's got that lizard brain, Demi. I got to explain it to him in stages.
That's true.
Yeah.
No,
And
I agree.
and it's kind of I've got the AC on, so it's a little cold, which is bad for my lizard brain, right? Or were they? No, that
Adam
yeah, no,
Sandler.
cold is bad for lizard. Yeah,
Cold is bad for
Cold is
lizards.
bad for lizard. That's
Cold
right.
bad for lizard. Yeah. But I had to put the dryer on at like 11:30 at night, and which is fine if it was like kind of dry already, right? But so I was just like in bed, like reading a book, and you could just hear the dryer going like just so fucking loud. And I was like waking up every 2 hours to like it took the entire night to dry the stuff because I didn't want to leave it and it would get all like mildewy and stuff, right? Anyway,
You would,
that's why.
it's Stefan, I just
Yeah.
want to say, you wouldn't last a second over here.
Yeah, because you
wouldn't
guys,
last a
you guys
second in
have-
this life.
yeah, because so what's the washer dryer situation over there?
Got a washer and a dryer.
Yeah.
And they do get used.
Yeah.
We every now and again forget to turn off the incredibly loud beep that plays
It
when
doesn't get, but you can't turn it off.
Is it a song or is it a beep? What would you say?
beep.
It's just a beep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know what I found out when I was staying with Libby and Pat
Mm-hmm.
was that I think I can do the entire. I think it's the LG washing machine "I'm Done" song.
Yeah, can
I
we
think
hear
I
it?
have it. Yeah. So I think it's like this.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a lot longer than I was thinking.
It's really long. And what
Yeah.
Tom and I were staying in an Airbnb like a year into our relationship when we were in Melbourne Comedy Festival. Do you remember? And that there was the first time we heard it and we're like, is this ever going to end?
It
don't
does
know.
go on for a long time. Yeah.
Because the lid isn't opening up, but it won't stop singing to us. And
Yeah.
it's a really small apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a
You're
long
mad at
one.
me.
What? No, I'm not.
He's not
Shut
awake
up.
yet. He's not the sound of your.
Why are you not
your-
awake yet?
I don't know. I'm tired. I've been busy.
Drink your coffee.
permission. You
done
can have
my
some, you can have
coffee.
some more coffee. You can have some more coffee. Go ahead.
All done his coffee though. All
Thank
done.
you, Stefan.
Oh, you're all done. Do you have another cup downstairs that you could like?
Gonna go get another cup of coffee? Do
No, I don't have any other cup of coffee.
you want me to make you a
What?
bad coffee?
No, thank you, baby.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Okay, because
No, I'm
Demi's
warming up.
drinking a Coke, which has caffeine
Yes.
in it.
Mhm.
That's correct.
And
I am
John,
as well.
John, yeah, I wanted to talk about this. You're drinking the Oreo Coke.
I am drinking the Oreo Coke.
Now, what are your thoughts on this? This seems fucking
It-
insane to me.
It is pretty good. I just I think I probably won't have another one. Not because I
Okay.
don't like this one, but I think it does taste a little too much like just drinking a liquid Oreo. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
did you think
Yeah.
that too, Demi? Like, it's like almost disconcerting a little bit.
Well, it was like I think that I'm maybe even more sensitive to this stuff. I don't know how you feel about sweet drinks, but I like kind of the peppery. It's not really peppery, but it's kind of peppery taste of like a diet soda.
Sure. Yeah.
And when it's sweet, I get angry.
Yeah.
I get
Mm.
mad.
I'm the same way. Diet Coke, best drink in the world. in my
Diet Coke
opinion.
is so fucking sick. Like
It's
I
so
had
good.
I had a bunch of them on the plane when I was coming back from Hawaii. And and when I had the Oreo Coke, I was like, well, why would you? But you know what? When like 3 years ago or whatever, when we were at TwitchCon, you, Stefan, had I cannot stop thinking about this. Anytime we talk about drinks, I cannot stop thinking about when we went to the bank stall
Oh yeah. This is
and
good.
you had a like, yeah, this is what I'm saying. You thought it was good. And I was like, that tastes like I ate like a pound of sugar.
I liked it. Jesse and I both liked it. This was at the Bank of America or like Citibank.
The Bank of
Cafe?
America stand at TwitchCon.
Yeah.
Did you have that?
I took one sip of it and
It was
like,
so
this is
sweet.
horrible.
It was
we
so
asked for
sweet.
a full can of it and they gave it to us and it was really good.
It was
yeah.
insane.
It was like
But
it was
you-
like a coffee Coke basically, right? Like
Oh.
a coffee soda. I
No.
loved it. It was
That sounds
great.
really
Yeah, it was
bad.
like a seltzer type soda.
Yeah.
Coffee, sorry.
It was good. Dan, would you drink that?
Yeah, absolutely. I drink the like Coke coffees all the time.
Okay. Oh yeah,
I
because
was
Coke
gonna
coffee
say, I
is
feel
a
like
thing
You
already.
do, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What is
I would
that?
hate
So
that.
there are about 1 billion cans in front of Dan right now.
It's
what
not
is that one
many.
what is that? It's a lot. And was that a dog or was that a chair being scraped along a
Was it-
floor in Men in Black?
That was a train, I think.
That
Yeah,
was a
it was a
train.
train.
Yeah.
Okay, it sounded like a chair being scraped along the floor in Men in Black.
You think it was a
What is
dog? You
the?
thought it was a dog? That was your first
It
guess?
sounded like a dog and a chair.
You think
It
I
sounded
have
like
a
a chair
dog?
dog.
No,
I think
but I
you-
think you could have. I think you could be unable to get a dog out of your apartment.
Yeah, I think a dog could get in. And even
Yeah,
like
the landlord might be a dog. Or
and you know what? I think even Dan doesn't even live on the ground floor, but I can still imagine a dog getting in.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I live with a dog now. What, you got a dog, Dan? I didn't say
Live with
that.
a dog now.
No. he's still
We've never had a
drinking
Dan
and smoking as
impression
much.
on this show.
That's really good.
That was good.
A
It
big
was really
paw
good,
comes
yeah.
in and just hands him a cigarette.
How are you imagining the dog paw holding the cigarette? Is
It's
it
put it in
between?
between the.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
it's between those two nubs
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it only has like these four and this one's back here. So yeah, and then it hands it. And you know what? I think it has the filter there, so it
Yeah.
can go like this.
Yeah.
And then you're Dan, you take it, and then I
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And then for the rest of the recording, here's what's happening when Dan has everything.
I'm
Are
sorry.
you
I'm
awake
sorry,
yet? Are you-
I'm sorry I said Luke was louder. I'm sorry I said Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, what if Shaggy and Scooby Doo got high? Is I guess the thesis of
Yeah.
our extended Dan universe.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah. I will say being in a room with Demi, Luke, and DBJ.
I would kill myself.
Yeah, it was really.
I love all of those people. I would leave.
I
It was
very legitimately removed myself a couple times because there were times when I said told DBJ we were at lunch, Stefan.
Yeah.
And there was a point where DBJ
Was this when we were at Hodad's?
Hodad's, I got you that sticker. I got you that sticker.
Yeah, it was a really good burger, and thank you for the sticker.
It was like the best fucking burger.
It's really good. Yeah.
We were there and Pat started talking And then, Tom, can you just like start gently talking about something?
Yeah. And Pat, very soft spoken. If you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like when we go to Twitch.
That was what it was like.
That's what it was like. Yeah.
And like I was like, DBJ, I love you so much.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Literally shut up. You need to shut up.
I brought this up on the stream almost immediately after it happened, though. But the moment after we left Hodads, and like I think the funniest thing to happen. I think it was the funniest thing to happen on the entire trip, which is that we have left Hodads, the great burger restaurant in downtown San Diego. Wonderful burger. And we're walking down the street, and I think Demi, you and DBJ you said, I think your words were you were doing some sort of goblin walk. I think
it was like I think we were talking about trolls or something.
And you were making noises and stuff, and
we were going like
yeah,
and like walking next to each other doing that.
And just then a beautiful woman runs out of the restaurant, and she was a server there. And she's holding DBJ's like wet, soft neck brace that they had left behind at the table, and she's like running down the street. Sir, you forgot this.
You forgot this.
It's so like truly the funniest thing in the world is for someone to attend TwitchCon in a neck brace.
Yes,
and
so
I'm
funny.
so glad they did that.
Yeah, and they also Tom didn't know about this until yesterday when I told him, but that DBJ when we were after the pizza stream.
Oh yeah, this was so fucking funny. Oh my god.
got a lift home with someone that they had never met before, but it was mostly because they were in their neck brace. They came out the front of Luke's house, and the bottom of their shoe fell off halfway, like they were a hobo,
like a hobo clown. Yeah. Which I've never seen happen. Before. Yeah.
It was so good.
It was
the heel
good.
was like flopping, kind
like
of.
The front of it.
Yes, exactly
it just came off. Yeah.
It was so good. And they were dressed like the guy from Disco Elysium, and the bottom of their shoe came off.
To be already doing like a nerdy philosophy video game cosplay, and then to have more hapless clown stuff happen to you is so funny.
Really, really good.
Yeah, it's our cat. Our cat just walked by.
Yeah, but he did it. You know, when he's kind of slutty with it, he went extra.
Okay,
what did he do?
He went like this. He went like,
oh, okay. Norm is
like
quite slutty. The picture that I think, Tom, you posted in the group chat where he's like hanging off the side of the bed or the couch.
It's crazy.
Yeah. He's a big fat cat.
I gotta say, Norm is kind of a hoe. Norm is a bit of a hoe.
Norm is a hoe, Stefan. You're so right.
Yeah.
And here he is for everyone to enjoy.
Oh my god.
Norm.
God, he really doesn't
an island.
He doesn't look like he's real. Oh my god.
Yeah.
God, that's so good. Dan,
Really
did you get a screenshot of this?
cat.
Big boy Norm.
Why would I get a screenshot of that?
Well, that should
This
be
is
the
on
picture we
YouTube,
post.
Stefan. I mean,
Oh yeah, you're right. Anyway,
Anyone can get a screenshot of that.
yeah. Okay. Well, not right now.
Stefan,
Well,
are you fucking stupid?
I
Do you
have
know how
COVID.
the show works?
I have COVID.
You've had COVID for like 3 days. It's basically done.
Yeah, Stefan, we are diagnosing you with short COVID.
Yeah,
It's all
that's right.
better now.
It's over, dude. And honestly,
Yay.
some people might even say, including me, COVID's not real. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, what are you even?
Yeah.
Oh, this video is going to get
But it's good
taken
that
off
you're wrapping up
YouTube
the
now.
show.
Yeah.
The other thing with DBJ's neck brace at TwitchCon is that they would when they weren't wearing it, they would have it like hanging on the side of their like belt buckle or their
It was
waist
so
or whatever.
funny.
And it
It just
looked,
like had a Velcroed, yeah.
Like a wallet chain, but it's
no,
a
it,
Yes.
it looked like a hemorrhoid donut. Like it's
It did.
Yeah.
Oh man.
yeah. And then they also had all of us sign their neck brace at the end of the trip, and then it like they immediately sweat into it, and it smeared all the ink.
Started bleeding, yeah.
And so you could honestly probably go to their stream right now where they're in a haunted barn, and if they have the neck brace on, it's just ink blots on their neck.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it sort of sounds like DBJ in person is kind of exactly how I've been picturing him the entire time.
Yeah.
we've
It
ever
was
talked.
great.
Basically, yeah.
It was so nice.
That's
it was
good.
great. Yeah.
I remember at the end of the trip, so I went to hang out with the two Jessies in their hotel room because like me and Pat lost like a day of friendship. We had a day of friendship with each other.
Yes,
But we lost
it's
a
now
day
to
with
one-
hanging out with
Yeah, I mean,
what?
It sounded
it was
wonderful.
amazing. We had the best time. It was so natural and wonderful, but we also missed out on seeing everybody. And
Tom
So awesome to
laughing at
find out
Demi
it-
saying natural and wonderful.
it was really
Yeah.
natural and wonderful. And anything that
Just like-
happened it doesn't really matter once you
Yeah,
get home.
thinking of like hearing that in any other relationship and just being like, well, I'm the most cucked man alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just natural and wonderful to spend time with our friend in a room.
Okay, so what that
And she's
means
just saying
was,
this into a microphone.
Yeah.
while you
what
have to
that
sit
what
there.
that means was we went on a walk together, then we came back to the Airbnb, and it wasn't weird when we both played silent video games next to each other for like 5 hours in a row.
Yeah.
But what the fuck was I don't remember.
You were
what I
talking
was
about hanging out
this.
with DBJ and Jesse at the end of the trip, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
we
Jessies.
so the Jessies, we were hanging out and we were watching like the last half of the Indiana Jones where he's really, really, really old.
Right.
The last
Crystal
one, I
Skull?
think. No, the one
No,
after that,
it's
I think.
the disc of darkness, I think. Is that what it
Oh,
is? What is
God.
it?
It's something
Did that
like
actually
that.
come out?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so. I started
Whoa.
watching I think on Dan's Plex I started watching it and I was like,
You would not
I'm just gonna
believe
go to sleep, I think.
Yeah, you would not
Yeah.
believe how many times this like 86-year-old gets punched in the face in this movie.
Damn.
To the point where you're like,
Oh, it's the dial.
if he's-
The dial of destiny. Sorry. What
yeah,
a stupid-
even
The
if he's
disc of
faking
darkness.
the disc of darkness, even if he's faking getting punched in the face,
Yeah.
that looks like too much for an old fucking guy to be doing.
He's still having to like move his neck back to like fake taking the punch, right?
Yeah.
And so you're like, grandpa, no.
yeah.
He was kind of old in like Air Force One when the bit was he's like, hey, he's a guy in his like 50s or whatever, and he's
Yeah.
he kind of like kick ass, you know. And now he's
Yeah.
like 90. Was it good?
He's so old now. It was really fun to watch. I remember I was like, we were me and Jesse were watching it, and one of them, you can guess which, was going, and me and the other Jesse were kind of watching, and then the one that I was sitting next to was like, Demi, you are not gonna, you could never ever believe how this movie ends. And I was like, that is a stupid thing to say. And JF was fucking right. Have you guys seen that movie?
No,
No.
so they can like go back in time. Isn't that what it is?
They go back in time like once, and they go back and they meet. Tom, can you really quickly look up the philosopher that they meet?
Yeah, sure. Dial of Destiny. Is he Greek?
Oh, I think it's George
Socrates,
Carlin, I believe.
Aristotle.
I think it's George Carlin.
No.
Archimedes,
Plato.
yeah. So they
Archimedes.
go back in time and they see Archimedes, and he has the dial of destiny that he's trying to make.
Oh my
And
god.
then they're like, and then Fleabag, what's her name?
Oh,
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Yeah, she goes like, I'm Fleabag. You can't give him that dial. He's meant to live in his own world, isn't he? And Archimedes is like, you should take the dial. And she's like, no, I'm Fleabag. And
I take the dial, but I'm too busy having anal sex.
that's right.
Fleabag.
Fleabag.
Wait, that's the end of the movie?
The end of the movie is she's like, no, don't. And he's like, hey, I have to do this. Because he got like shot by a big fucking
Oh, so
thing.
he sacrifices himself, or
He tries to, and he's like,
Yeah.
no, I have to stay there because fucking Archimedes is here.
in ancient
And-
Greece?
Yeah. And then she punches him in the face, and then she takes him back home, and then he like reconciles with his ex-wife.
I have to say, I'm on the quotes page for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and this is one of the funniest quotes I've ever seen in my life. Indiana Jones, square brackets, in 212 BC Syracuse.
Yep,
I don't know where we're going, but it sure as hell ain't 1939.
that's right.
Oh.
Okay.
Hold on, go back up again,
Good to know.
really quick, just up a little bit more. What kind of Nazi kills the Fuhrer?
That's a quote from Indiana Jones.
That's really
Okay.
good.
Wowee.
Oh,
Wowee.
Sounds
yeah,
awesome. We
anyway.
should watch it, Stefan.
we should watch it. Yeah.
You really should, because I was like, there's no way that anything like that crazy is going to happen in this. And then they go back in time. And then,
Sorry, has John
No.
seen Indiana Jones?
No.
Have you seen
course
any of
not.
them?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say maybe you've seen Crystal Skull. That seems like
The
something.
closest I've seen to an Indiana Jones is I saw the Indiana Jones live show at Disney
Oh
World.
my god!
Yeah, they have a
Wow.
boulder and everything.
like-
The boulder
Yeah.
comes and it knocks him down or whatever when he's trying
Yeah.
to get, I guess it's the Ark of the Covenant. Is that the...
And you were kind of trying to like turn around and say loudly, like, oh, like from the movie.
Yeah, I don't say that because I've never seen the movie, so I didn't know. I was just like, oh,
I've seen a
cool.
clip of the guy at that live show actually getting crushed by the boulder. It's pretty funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's like a big boulder. And
Yeah.
I think he gets
Really
really
big,
hurt
yeah.
from it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you could
it's
survive
big
getting?
for sure.
Yeah, it's big.
Do you think that you would be able to find a crack to hide in when the boulder was coming towards you, Tom?
I'm too big.
Well, what if it was a big crack?
Oh, well, then in that case, yes.
Right.
Hey, if you're looking for a big crack, check John's ass.
Let's move on to our social media updates.
I guess you don't necessarily have to have a big crack with a big
I
ass.
feel like my
right?
crack is sort of normal size.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
don't you
Go ahead,
don't you hate when you're staring at a girl's beautiful fucking ass and then she takes off her fucking yoga pants and it's 90% crack? It's like, okay, I thought I was going to get some freaking ass here and it's all absence of ass. It's all
mostly
crack left.
It's all crack.
It's like crack.
Oh.
It is. I will say
It's
the
got
one
an all
bad
crack
part about
hiney.
Sorry, get it clean. Get it clean.
No, we don't need that clean. No.
It's actually
You
quite
want
hard
me
to
to
get it clean because it's all crack.
It's all
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Not that it's hard to get it clean, but when you are cheeked up, your asshole is kind of like deep.
It's further back.
Like,
there.
it's like further in there. So you gotta,
gotta get it. But yeah, but if you have a squatty potty, it's not an issue. I
You need
know
the
that too.
bidet as well, right?
and the
So, like,
bidet, yeah.
yeah.
It all,
We need to
all
get a
helps.
bidet. We
You
need to
do
get a
need to get
bidet,
a-
Tom.
I think we
I know.
talked about this on here before, but
Yeah, it's never going to happen.
Tom and Demi, do you guys think big butt equals big poop, and small butt equals small poop?
I've done some shits that are like
That's true, actually.
that are terrifying.
Yeah, you've sent them
Yeah.
all to the group chat. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Demi's done shits that I think would be best described as like medically large.
Yeah.
have you seen the
Tom-
picture of the nurse holding the big poop?
Yeah.
It's so
Oh
good.
man.
Immediately I
have, but
recognize
I can't bring it to mind because I think when I saw
Hold
it, I
on.
was in such
No,
yeah.
Big
no.
poop.
Nurse
on.
No, I
big
gotcha.
poop, yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
nurse big
I've
poop.
seen it. I think I've
It's
actually seen this before as
Crazy.
well.
It's so big. It's so big.
It was like a
It's so
constipated
big.
person, right? Like, or
I
like
think
what was
so.
the? Yeah.
Actually, it was
I-
just a doctor who was having a normal day, calling all your coworkers at the hospital into the toilet to check out what you just
Hey,
did.
pick up this shit I just did. We're gonna take a picture.
I don't think that's my job description. Shut up, nurse.
What else are nurses for?
How long did you go to school for? Pick up the fucking shit.
If you Google nurse big poop, there's
Yeah.
other big poops there as well in from r/nursing.
I did see one, yeah.
And it says manual extraction felt like a 3-pound dumbbell,
Oh, good.
and it's quite large. Also, not as big
It
as the
is.
one in the original picture. Anyway,
Yeah.
what's
Tom,
going on in your
what's
guys'
going on
social
your
media?
I guess I'll go first if I may, Demi.
Mm.
Yep.
I don't remember what you're supposed to do in this.
Okay.
You
Not
just tell us
something you need
that's
to
going
say
on
out
in your-
loud.
Well, you don't. It's
No.
fine. If Tom has one, Demi, you don't even have to do it if you don't
Like,
want to.
I'm so clearly.
So I'm not worth as
I
much.
mean, yours
Yeah,
can be
right, John?
the big nurse's poop or the nurse's big
Okay.
poop.
What if it was hers? What if she was carrying it through and she was like, "Look at this fucking freak shit that
Yo,
a
yo.
patient did."
Let me through to oncology. I've got something that's really going to brighten up their day.
As soon as she walks past and somebody puts like a fucking stethoscope onto the poop because they're like that. There's no way that's not alive.
Yeah, absolutely. Just habits kick in. You see something baby-sized and you
Yeah.
start caring for
Yeah. Oh.
Did you check for a pulse? Does it have a pulse?
it. So my
Jesus
social media update is I play the card game Magic the Gathering
Let's
sometimes.
go.
Cool,
Let's go.
dude. Hell yeah, bro.
Woo. And it.
And have you ever met anyone playing Magic where it sort of felt like wonderful and natural?
You know what? I don't think those words apply to meeting me. I think stilted and monotone is more my kind of vibe. But yeah, so there's been basically a bunch of expensive cards got banned in Magic. People were just like playing with these cards, and a rules committee in the most simple way went like, hey, these aren't like fun to play against. They just mean like multiple people can like run away with like these fun casual multiplayer games. And so we're just going to say like, hey, we don't think these are good. for the format. I think these cut off like a whole bunch of interesting stuff. And so my social media for the last few days, I'm a member of a bunch of like, kind of buy, swap, sell groups for Magic cards.
Yeah.
And my social media update is there have been so many people for whom this is like life ending because they don't do anything else in their lives. And it's just like people posting binders full of these cards that they bought as like an investment because they're like, well, these are so powerful, they'll never go down in value.
Oh, yeah.
And unfortunately, they have all gone down in value because no one wants to play against them.
Oh God. How much can you give us some context? Like how much would one of these cards have cost them originally?
Sure. Let me do that. I'm just putting my ear back in. Norm is on my lap.
Hi, Norm. Hello, Norm.
Hello, Norm. Let me pull up a price history on one of these bad boys. So one of the cards here is Lotus Petal. Oh, okay. Norm, you are crazy.
Look at him.
He looks really lovely.
He's so nice.
Yeah, he's
really so nice.
Such a hoe.
He really sucks.
I hate you.
We hate Norm.
I'm gonna kill him.
Fuck you, Norm.
I'm gonna kill him right after this.
Oh, it would be so good to kill Norm.
It's very funny. I think we've talked about this before, but imagining you guys getting home from like a long trip and Norm like runs up to you and you just pick him up and like throw him against the wall really hard.
It'd be so good.
We literally like every now and then, well, after our last cat died, his name was David. After that cat died, we were like so upset. And we're like, every time we would look at each other through the next like 2 weeks, we would just start tearing up because we were like, we miss our cat. But also at the same time, we're like, we shouldn't have kicked him so hard into the wall.
Yeah.
Why did we do that?
Why did we get bored of him?
I thought it would be funny to step on him really hard.
So, one of the cards that got banned is called Jeweled Lotus. It's a card that was just printed for this very casual format. Basically, it used to be like $100, and now people are selling them for 30 Australian dollars, or like, buying them for 30 Australian bucks or whatever.
Damn.
But you can't play with them anymore.
But also you can if you want, because these are all just like
not
casual games,
I guess, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
But also like these games are, they're all cards that were printed for the very casual fuck around thing where there is no tournament play in this format. It's all just like you're playing with 4 players and you're like trying to have fun and have a nice time.
So like if somebody played one, you'd be like,
you'd be like, no, that kind of, oh well, whatever. You got really lucky, and we're gonna have to like deal with you. But there's like 3 other people here, blah blah blah. Anyways, it's all to say that Magic the Gathering players are some of the. I mean, and I think this applies to anyone in hobbies. And shout out to guys for proving that theory right. Just some of the least sane people who've ever lived. They suck.
Yep.
I think it's especially when money starts to get involved as well. Like that seems to really make people go nuts when it's like, but I spent money on this thing, assuming it would get me this thing. And now that it's not getting me this thing, what the fuck, Yeah.
Yeah.
The guys who like sell on their hobby products and are like, well, I've added so much value to this with mods and so on. And instead of being like, that's like, trash. Now what you've dealt with there.
It's dangerous trash what you made.
Yeah.
I used to we used to have, God, this is so fucking stupid. When I still lived in Adelaide, we used to have oh man. Actually, this is actually too fucking stupid.
Okay.
No, is it actually?
I mean, it's not that. It's just like it's really like.
Is it stupid or is it boring?
It's kind of both. Like we used to have.
That's what pushes it over the line to start telling it.
Humor is absolutely welcome on this program.
We used to have Nerf gun wars, and we had like so many of them. Like we and because the guy who ran the comedy club that I started at when I was 15 was also into it, we like took over the entire building and had like wars in this multi-level comedy club building.
That sounds sick. Why would you think that that's bad?
Because it's fucking boring and annoying. Like when I was 16, I don't know whether you know this about me, John. I used to live in my car when I was 16.
Okay.
And here's what I had in my car. I had toiletries in the glove box.
Yep.
I had my clothes in the back seat, and I had a trunk full of Nerf guns. And we used to have wars, and there are like pictures of me with my little fucking collared shirt on and like chinos and a bow tie and then a bandolier of Nerf bullets.
Oh my God.
But that does sound like when you're 16 and you're like, I'm gonna live in my car. That does kind of sound like the ideal. Well, all my Nerf guns are gonna be in my trunk. Okay.
Well,
so,
yeah. And also, I didn't say I'm gonna live in my car.
Well,
I was told that I would live in the.
It's car time.
Yeah.
But we used to mod out Nerf guns because we were like, okay, there's like it is on a system right now, but since the 8-year-old who's really annoying is no longer playing in the Nerf wars, we can make them hurt each other. So we'd put like big old bed springs in the Nerf guns so that we would hurt each other.
And that's the thing is like it's all on a system until one person joins. We are like, okay, now there needs to be a rule.
Yes.
Because then that's what's happening with essentially every hobby where you can buy yourself an advantage and have more fun if your fun is like winning to the exclusion of others.
Exactly.
Which is the problem with like, I don't know, Magic the Gathering, all the Nerf stuff. A friend of mine our friend Dave used to run an event.
Shack.
Yes. They used to run Z-Town, which is like a Nerf humans, like zombie thing.
Okay.
Which was like 300 people, 400 people would get signed up for this event. It would take over like a university campus, and you would check in with like a Nerf gun. And then if a zombie tagged you, there would be like, 3 people who would just by luck of the draw start off as zombies. And then as the day went on, more and more people would get tagged and become zombies. And you had to do like little quests and shit. It was basically like a game. But you had to, the worst part of that job was controlling the people who were like trying to turn up in full tactical gear in a public university.
Right.
Like, and I'm talking like full tactical. We're in Australia, so that's like,
that's insane to see.
It's fucking insane to see someone wearing a bulletproof vest. And also we don't have enough like exposure to guns that we don't have the American like eyes that immediately go like, well, of course, that's not going to kill me.
Yeah.
And like they would be bringing like modded Nerf guns and be like, well, it's not technically modded because I took a spring from a different gun and just put it into a smaller one. So yes, the velocity is more, but actually it's still a Nerf gun that is using all of Nerf parts. And they'd be like, why are you fucking here?
Yeah.
There was another, they told me about one event that they did that was, I think at a university campus. I can't remember where it was, but they were like, at the end of the day, it was like an 8-hour session or whatever. And at the end of the day, a guy climbed out from underneath a demountable and was like, I'm still alive. And they're like, okay, did you have fun? He got there and laid down for 8 hours to win the game.
The other people had been like involved in a heroic standoff at the top of a building where they just like held off zombies for as long as they could, darting forward to grab darts before each wave of people. And this guy had just been like lying down, holding his breath for 8 full hours.
God damn it.
And just like you would never think to control for something like that in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Because that wouldn't be fun. You just assume like, oh, well, no one's going to just lie on the ground for 8 hours.
No one's going to lie on the ground to win. There's no prize. There's no prize to win. My social media update is, Tom, what is the second bookmark there that starts with Great Khali?
Oh, this is Great Khali saying you have small arms.
Oh, okay,
this is from cameo.com.
So this is my social media update. Is Tom's second bookmark.
That's I just sent it in the chat there. But yeah, I have the Great Khali's cameo page bookmarked.
That's great.
We do love cameos on this show. So
we do.
We do love the Great Khali.
Yeah,
we do also, yes.
Yeah.
I'm so mad Joey's off Cameo. It's like actually it's actually actively ruining my life.
I used to always get the Great Khali and Rikishi, like because their names kind of have similar like lilts to them.
I was like,
Man, the Great Khali had a big floppy ass, huh?
Yes.
And my friend Elodie would be like, no.
No,
Oh, he's like 7'3".
He probably
Yeah.
does have quite a large ass, right?
Probably, yeah.
like
yeah.
in comparison, like it would be humongous on a normal person, but
Yes.
his body is just like the only notable thing about it is that he moves like a 12-year-old stop motion film.
Yeah.
Like he's so stiff and slow.
Yeah.
Looks like he's moving through water. Anyway, yeah.
The
play
Lost Wallace and Gromit episode.
Yeah.
They meet the Great Khali.
Hello, Nelson Santana. What's up? This is
Nice echoey room.
I want to wish you happy birthday.
Okay.
Stop play Fortnite and start working out.
Okay. We could all use this advice.
You
Yep.
have small arms.
Oh my god.
And say hi to your mom from me. And celebrate big time birthday. Bring you all the family, all the friends, and happy birthday. And I want to wish you also Happy New Year. Take care and God bless you.
I'm like
He's so-
hurt that you've never shown me this before.
He's so cool.
That
You
rocks.
haven't. I've never seen this.
So I think one thing with his cameos is he'll usually have someone off to the side, like telling him what to say.
Yeah.
In this case, I think he's wearing one AirPod so they can feed it into his ear.
Yes.
But yeah, and also like that one bit at the end where he like sits back and you get a sense of the scale of him is crazy.
He's like, that's clearly a gigantic shirt, and he's still busting out of it. Like
Yeah.
these buttons are not like they're done up, but his chest is still like his chest should be up here,
Well, and also
like near your armpits.
if
But
there's
slow down.
if there's one guy who doesn't need vertical stripes,
Yeah.
it's
yeah,
crazy.
I liked when he sat back too initially because it felt like you could also see the sense of accomplishment on his face.
Yes.
Of
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I made it through another cameo, and then
There's one.
wait a minute, and also have a happy New Year.
There is when one of his cameos, he like gets. You can see him get to a point where he's like, "What? You can't say that. This is supposed to be your friend." Where like, yeah, it's something where he's like, "I will be backing you." Oh, so that. I mean, there is a point where he clearly he doesn't read them already.
Yeah,
And he gets
does.
outraged by like
When
the
he's told to
thing-
be mean, he has like the aura of a gigantic piece of clay brought to life.
Yeah.
It like hasn't understand cruelty yet.
Yeah. Anyway,
God
yeah,
damn.
that's Demi's social
That's
media.
my social
Wow,
media
that was
update.
great, Stefan.
Really good.
What's going on your social media?
Well, there's a Republican candidate running for Congress in Virginia, and I guess he is a single guy, and so there's a New
Oh
York
my
Times.
God, no.
Yeah, so there's a New York Times article basically that's like Republican guys are like leaning on their wives and their family to seem less weird, and I feel like in this situation that is not what's happening here. It's not helping. It's making him seem much weirder because
Much worse.
there's a picture of him. His name's Derek Anderson, and it says Derek Anderson. Let me just hold on. I'm going to get the actual. Yeah, thank you for scrolling down. Dan. Derek Anderson, who is running for an open seat in Virginia's 7th district, in a photo with the wife and children of a longtime friend.
God damn it. God
So
fucking
it's
damn
him,
it.
That's so bad.
a lady, 3 kids, and clearly just hoping he's sending these out with mailers and stuff, probably hoping that people think he has a family.
You
and
would
people
for
that love
sure.
him.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, if you're just
ask
glancing at
questions.
it, like
if
it's
like a mailer just showed up
Of
on your
course.
doorstep, you'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay, nice
Yeah.
family."
Just get a dog.
Well, I think he maybe does have a dog. I mean, I think clearly what it is that I think
think
clearly
maybe
what it
dog.
is that people, people are gonna think he's gay, I guess, is what he's worried about probably. If it's just like I'm a single guy with a dog, right?
I think
like,
way more that he's gay now.
no, I know that's exactly it, right?
Well, I
Okay,
also
completely.
Yeah.
sorry, Demi. I think the one of the funniest parts of this is the photo credit is the National Republican Congressional Committee.
They
It wasn't
yeah,
by
yeah.
Joey Anderson. It's like no, I submitted this to the National Republican Party and they sent it out to whoever needed it.
That's so nuts, man. God.
Ugh, that's really, really funny.
Really creepy and weird, which has kind of been the ongoing theme, I guess. And hey, none of us are American here, but it's like all the news we get. I'm assuming it's kind of the same in Australia.
Yeah.
So
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, we get some stuff that's Australian, but it's usually just, a big fat guy fell in a hole, you know?
Yeah, if things go wrong down here, they don't ruin things for everybody.
No, it's kind of like Australia does, like, every now and then there are, human rights atrocities and stuff,
Sure.
but a lot of the time it's basically
like when your prime minister ate an onion.
like that, yeah.
But really, it's like actually, human rights atrocities are constantly going on.
Yes,
Yes,
and there's
it's
like
kind
a
of like
gentle little flow that is constantly going through our country, and then also like on the on the face of it, we are like the surfboarding squirrel or whatever. Like
We
at
also-
the end of the news report.
Yeah, like I'm looking at Sydney Morning Herald, and one of the articles here is, I'm a zoologist who cycles in Sydney, and I've had a stroke of genius. Not genius. And then the byline is, and thank God this is paywalled.
That's a pun though.
Yes, and the byline is yes, it's a stroke of genius. It's a sad day when pedestrianus obliviata collides with cyclospinus rex.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
Doing the Wile E. Coyote thing where they have like a fake like Latin name.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really good.
This hotel where Brad and Angelina stayed is less than $200 a night. Like it's
Wow.
the news.
That's in the
It's
newspaper.
the news.
That was on Sydney Morning Herald. Yeah, we're on our travel.
It's the news.
Yeah.
Wait, but Brad and Angelina, like,
Yep.
they haven't been together for a long time, and they kind of famously like.
There is
Anyway.
news about them. It's not good.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
and
gonna
it's not.
say.
Hey, it's not bad about Angelina.
No.
Yeah.
But that's like, I mean, that's kind of I don't know what this says about Australia. I think it's just that like we are basically a small town, but we're a whole country.
Yeah.
That like old news can just continually be news. Basically.
That's kind of what it felt like when I was there, and I loved it. I really do like it a lot. Yeah, it's nice.
I love Australia. I think it sucks and it's great. But
Oh, shit. Sorry. There's one thing that I just remember for social media update. I wanted to check with these guys if they've had it too. I'm so sorry. May I interrupt?
of course.
It's a funny thing to ask 3 sentences into interrupting.
Yeah.
You know those fucking ads that you get for games on TikTok or Instagram that's like, well, obviously, you know, this game is real. All the other ones are fake.
Mm.
Anthony Starr is doing one of them.
I saw that.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Yeah, they must be paying him so much money. It's nuts.
The guy Homelander from The Boys.
Yeah.
Amy?
Ugh.
And like, yeah, he was in the Auntie Donna show, but like he's one of the bigger actors right now in TV at least.
Dude, Tom Felton is in some fucking ads on TikTok as well.
Dang.
Yeah.
Is that the guy who plays Malfoy?
Yeah.
Okay. That's less surprising to me.
He looked like a piece of garlic.
Okay. Tom
Look him up.
Felton,
I do need to look him up.
adult.
He looked like a garlic.
You guys haven't seen him recently? I feel
Yeah,
like
I guess this one.
He looked
Yeah,
like a
I
piece of
see what
garlic.
you mean.
The middle one especially there.
This one?
No, the one underneath that. Oh, garlic.
He got a hair
one's got
he got a
tree
hair
in the
transplant in Turkey apparently.
nice.
Did he really? That's
Well,
crazy to
yeah.
do that.
Good for him.
Is it? John, what's going on your social media?
He looked like
Mine
a piece
is-
of garlic.
Mine is very quick. Friend of the POD cast, Riv, posted this photo, and I don't know why it is so funny, but it really is so funny. Riv's one of the hosts of the New Metal Agenda, and they just posted thinking about the Sum 41 guy's tall wife.
Wow.
Holy
This photo
shit.
is wild.
He's
short,
quite tall.
or is
He's quite
really
short
tall?
also, I think.
Yeah, I
He
think
is
it's a
Okay, so
short.
combo
maybe
that
she's just
he's
a-
short and she's tall.
Yeah.
She
what's
might
so
just be a
funny about
regular
this?
sized woman. Oh yeah, what's funny about a short guy?
I'm guessing
Oh my
she's
God.
like 6 feet probably, and he's like 5'5".
Yeah.
Holy shit.
She's
Yeah.
a
In
model.
all these photos, yeah, she's a model. And I didn't know that his name was Derek with a Y.
Yeah.
Derek Wibley.
Wibley, yeah. Derek Wibley, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
just
Well,
with a
how tall is
Y
he?
too, it's with a CK. It's like DERYCK. Yeah.
Eric Wibley height.
That's really good to look at.
1.7
man.
meters. He's still taller than me.
I don't know why, but it is good to look at, right? Like
It
you
is-
just
it
see
is
it and
nice
you're
to
like,
look at.
yeah, I like to look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, there's hope for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks quite nice as well. And he, I mean, you know, he looks fine, I guess. Also.
He's 4 inches taller than me.
He's 5'5" in this photo, and she's like what, 7'2", 7'3"?
Her and the Great Khali.
Hold on, Tom, really
Yeah.
quickly. Stand up next to me.
Okay, and so we'll be, of course, taking off our headphones and walking away from the podcast.
that's-
That's what Demi has asked me to
That's
do.
good. Yep. Okay.
Oh my God. I mean, this just looks really funny.
That
already.
is really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty good.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
it. Tom, can you give us a sassy? You can't hear, maybe. Can you give us a sassy little
I'll be like this.
side? Yeah, do the side like she's doing there, Tom. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. Yeah, that's good. Australian Gothic.
Oh,
We
boy.
do love it. Thank you both so much for that. Thank you to Riv for bringing the attention of the tall wife of some 41 guy. And let's bring attention to our block tale.
What did you tweet? You brought receipts, Blocktail. Woo! No longer can see that post. It's a Blocktail. Woo! You probably deserved it. It's a Blocktail.
All right, Tom and Demi, what do you have? I assume it's one of you that has been blocked. Tell us about it.
We don't have one.
Okay.
Yep.
We
that's
don't
fine.
use the internet that way anymore, and it's like I don't think here's how the internet works for me now. People are rude to me, and I ignore it.
Yep.
But people are insanely rude, but it's on Instagram, and for some reason, I don't feel any way about blocking people on Instagram.
My friend Mish got padlocked out of the snack cupboard at her workplace.
Okay.
Did they put up the
Why
Did
did
they
that
put up the
happen?
padlock specifically for Mish?
Yes.
Now, okay, let's go. Okay. What kind of snacks were in there? What was going on with the snacks? Was she eating them?
She, for basically 2 years straight, was stealing sodas and snacks from that she was recording a podcast in a studio, and she kept taking all of the snacks, and they put a padlock on there. So she walked into the studio and said, "Hey, I've been stealing snacks for a year." She got blocked from the snacks.
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I think
You all can just say that you hate me if you need to.
I don't hate you.
Like, you can just say it out loud, like, if you hate me.
You guys told me you didn't have a block, and I was kind of like, look, it's. I mean,
I think
it's kind
I
of fitting
understand.
that as the
God.
show is winding down the main episodes, you know.
We have to
Imagine
cut
if-
out that bit. We have to cut out that bit that didn't hit that I did. Here's a different
did
block.
hit,
It
dumb.
Here's a
hit.
different
It
block.
did hit.
It hit. Oh
My
my
mum-
god.
So
It
my
did
mum
hit.
got into a fight with a chef at her the restaurant that she works with, that she
Okay.
works at, and I told her, can you give me his phone number?
Okay.
Mhm.
And but I was on loudspeaker when I said, can you give me his phone number, because he was harassing her. And then the boss told the chef, and so he pre-blocked my phone number. So now I have to get a burner phone to harass this chef that's mean to my mum. So
Okay, that's good.
That's
technically I've
lovely.
been blocked, but I do have a burner phone downstairs. It's like the revamp that they did of the Nokia 3310.
That's why that phone's
Oh.
out.
Yeah.
my
So I got
God.
that phone out so I can get a burner SIM card, and I can call this guy and be like, "Can you fucking be a normal person and stop being a cunt?"
That's so funny for Tom to come home and see a phone out and be like, "Why is this phone here?" And Demi's like, "It's so I can harass a chef."
Yeah.
Okay. All right, dear.
Which
What?
you're at the cell phone store. So which of these phones do you think would be best for harassment? Is there a good phone here? And it's to be clear, it's just one person. Like I just kind of need to get this phone.
It's
a chef.
Harass the
Yeah,
person a couple times. He's a chef, if that helps.
Yeah.
Oh, we get this question a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, what did you pull off of your foot just now?
I don't know.
You pulled something off of it. It seemed like it took you about 30 seconds to pull it off. So what was it?
I would like to know. About 30 seconds to pull you off. Was it me?
I think it was just like gunk. I think I was just like
Just had gunk
going
on your
in-
foot?
Yeah, I was just rubbing my foot.
Do you think your hand smells like your foot now? Can I smell it?
I think it smells less like my hand. Yeah.
Do you want me to smell your hand
so
to
wait,
see whether it smells like your
Yeah,
foot?
smell the regular hand
I'll
first, and
smell
then
it.
the, and then
Smell
the
the
foot
regular
hand.
hand? Okay.
Yeah.
This is my regular hand.
Smell me the regular hand. Yep,
Okay.
smells like hand.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, now. Oh, that's foot type. that is a footula smelling hand.
Isn't it incredible how simply rubbing a hand on a foot can transport us to the realm of foot?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, do you know? Yeah.
Do you
You
think
know, if
you're?
you rub that hand on your head now, your foot will smell more like a foot. Because if you rub garlic on your head, your foot will smell like a garlic. So if you rub your hand that smells like a foot on your head, your foot will smell double foot.
Okay, wait.
Do you know that?
Back up a
What?
second.
Hold on.
You're saying that
Head-
if your hand
head
smells like
garlic.
something, or is it only garlic?
Hold on, I've got it wrong. If you
Garlic?
rub garlic on your foot, your mouth will smell like garlic. I got it wrong.
I mean, that still doesn't sound right. But
I think it's true. It's
It's
because,
because the molecules. No, you go ahead.
it's
read it.
because the molecules responsible for garlic smell
Yeah.
brackets alicin in brackets can penetrate your skin, get into your blood, and travel to your mouth.
So there's.
Oh.
You can taste garlic with your feet.
Yeah.
And you can get garlic breath just by rubbing fresh garlic on your feet.
Which,
That's
you know,
interesting. Wow.
Now,
imagine you're
next
like
time-
out and someone's like, your breath kind of smells, and you're like, yeah, I was rubbing garlic on my feet
I was-
earlier.
I was walking on a bunch of garlic.
I'm
I was
so
walking on
sorry.
Tom Felton.
Yes, dude.
Yes. Oh, that was
Yeah.
really good. Steph, he didn't even like, he's not even giggling at his own thing. He's just nodding. Look at that.
I don't find it
Yep.
that funny, to be honest.
Yeah, you guys are actually very
Stefan, buddy,
basic.
right there with you. I didn't enjoy it at all.
He did look like a garlic then.
Now, can
Okay.
I ask, does Tom's foot that he was taking the thing off of, does it smell like hand?
I'm just gonna give it a go.
Okay,
Smell
wait,
the
no,
reg-
you
smell
should
the
smell
regular
my
hand
regular
first.
foot first.
Oh,
Yeah.
smell the regular foot.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Okay.
now this is.
Yeah. Okay. This is regular foot.
Okay. That smells that smells like floor.
Okay,
Oh, it smells
and
like floor. Okay. Yeah.
honestly,
Okay, so Tom's been rubbing his head on the floor, I guess.
let me get out ahead here and just say, Dan, how dare you look disgusted?
How fucking dare you?
How dare
is
you look
really-
disgusted in my love? I smell my
It's
foot.
because I'm jealous of your love, is what it is.
Okay.
That's weird. I think the foot that you pulled whatever off of, the gunk, it kind of smells, it might just be psychosomatic, but it smells more footish. It smells
Really?
more foot type.
You know what?
Maybe its molecules have been activated by the rubbing.
It's because you,
Maybe.
you pulled something off of it and it's like kind of opened a chunk of the foot so
The
the foot
spores.
smell can get out.
Foot spores, yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you gonna have a shower today, or are you gonna just be regular?
I want to have a shower. I would be having one now if it wasn't for the podcast.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a great listener blog.
No kiss. No
this
kiss.
week.
Don't try to kiss me right now, please. Don't try to kiss me. Get away from me.
This is actually
I
a
always say
great
that.
this is a great block, I'll say. A great listener block, a great bit overall. This is kind of like an early internet block. This one is from Brandon.
Okay.
Brandon writes, "Hey block boys, I felt like I should get this one out there while I could. Years ago, I noticed that my local brackets Halifax Transit had a Twitter account but not an Instagram. So I created an account on Instagram under the name @HFX Transit, which is their official Twitter handle. I began by posting regular mundane things copied from their Twitter. People began slowly following the account, tagging it in posts, and thinking it was real. One day I decided to blow it up and I posted an image of a bus jumping through flames with the caption, "Delay on transit route 80." I continued posting nonsense after this until I was eventually sent a cease and desist from the municipality after the mayor tagged the page in one of his posts.
Oh my
Oh my god, that's really good.
Someone finally caught on. The page is still up, but Instagram will not allow me to log in or recover the account. I've wanted to send in a block tale for years, and it was tough for me to choose between this story or impersonating a local Swiss chalet and tricking the bare naked ladies in the process, which I think we need to hear that
I
story.
kind of want to hear that also.
So
Yeah.
send
That's
that in,
extremely
Brandon.
Canadian, though.
Very
Also,
Canadian.
For
Yeah,
sure.
send that one in
Especially
for
and
sure.
bare naked ladies.
Yeah. Oh my
So
God.
yeah, Brandon, thank you. Or sorry, Brandon, thank you so much for sending that in. If you want to send in a listener block, too bad. The show is over.
Next time, no,
We have one
Next
more
time-
episode left of this show.
next time we come to Canada, can we go to Swiss Chalet? Is there
Yeah.
one near you guys? Because
No,
There's-
Vancouver doesn't have
I think
any
the
anymore.
last one
Oh.
Vancouver closed. Yeah, let me see. Swiss.
oh my
Swiss-
god, because
Swiss
I,
LA is more of
LA.
like an Ontario.
It is, yeah.
staple
I know
than-
about it from my friend Mark, and he references it fucking constantly.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's a cool spot.
So literally all the ones in the Lower Mainland are permanently closed.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember
what I
there
thought.
was one in kind of in Kits, I think.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, it was
I
like
think that
basically
one-
like Broadway and Trutch, I
Yes.
believe.
Yeah, so that one is gone. I mean,
Yeah.
they're all
Fake country.
gone. What's the closest one? Is there one on all the ones on Vancouver Island are closed too? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
they're gone. I mean, they weren't as good as the
Is it going
Ontario
to-
ones.
Is
so
it
makes
because
sense.
like all the, as far as I understand it, like Mark only ever said that like old people go there and they just like ask for more sauce. Like, is it?
Yep.
It's just like
Yeah,
old
the
people
sauce is
asking for
amazing.
sauce.
You get rotisserie chicken and sauce.
It's mostly old
Right.
people, and they're very well known for their festive special, which is where you
Yes.
get it's like a
Ooh.
quarter chicken dinner, and it comes with a Toblerone. So
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
shitting me.
No.
That is fucking so cool.
it is. It
I
is
thought it-
honestly very fucking cool.
I thought it was like a soccer club buffet type situation, but do you
No.
actually order? You order.
Yeah.
Yeah, you order, you sit down.
Yeah.
My God.
Oh,
Okay.
I should say, I'm looking it up now. They have replaced the Toblerone with Lint.
That's what I thought. I
Yes.
did think they had done that. Yeah.
Less cool.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But
A
here,
lot
I'm
cheaper,
gonna,
though, I
I'm gonna
guess,
send
so.
you this.
Mm.
I'm gonna drop it in the chat here so you can all enjoy the. This is like when I grew up. This was the Swiss Chalet famous commercial. The festive
Oh my
special.
God.
Here we go.
Wow.
So good.
So they replaced the Toblerone with Lint. I guess.
Yeah.
Like a
they,
$6.99. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I guess they have a partnership with Stefan's Belly Button.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
Yeah, Stefan checking his belly button.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
That thing's chock-a-block.
Partnership is still going strong
Nailed.
with Lint.
Yeah, so this is kind of like their big. People love this. It's still relatively cheap. I think it's still like it's So this is one from last year, $17.49.
I mean, that's
And you still like it's a quarter chicken dinner, and
$6.99.
it's not just like the 3-pack of Lint. You get like a small bag of Lint.
You get the little
Looks like-
bag. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, so it looks like you get
Oh,
like
okay.
5 or 6, and you get a scratch and win card, and you can win something.
Yeah.
From
Oh,
the,
I'm
from the
losing
festive
money,
special.
not going to the Swiss chalet.
are.
That's
Yeah.
right. You are absolutely.
We're approaching Lint chocolate season. It's coming up pretty soon here.
Yeah.
It's a great chocolate type.
It is a great chocolate.
It is actually I really like Lint chocolate. My dad used to really love Toblerone, and not just like, he would just like go to the store and buy it, not just when he was like at the airport and not around
Yeah.
Christmas, which is an interesting dad type thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, he always had that our fridge was always completely halfway full of Diet Coke, and he always had a Toblerone and
I love
a
that.
picnic bar in the fridge. It was fucking,
That's
what's,
cool.
picnic-
a picnic bar again?
oh my God, you would love it, Stefan. I think
feel
you
like
would
I've
really
heard
love
of
it.
it. Let's see.
Yeah, look it up. It looks like a poop. You would love it. It looks
Oh.
exactly like a poop.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
okay.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Is it
think
the
I've
one
had one
that
of
you
these
would-
before. They're very good.
It's kind of
Yeah,
like
this
an
is-
O. Henry sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know what
got
a
an
O. Henry is,
look to it for sure.
but this is the type where you would take it, if you wanted to do a prank, you would take it out of the swimming carnival, you would
Yeah,
take it out of
right.
the packet, and you'd throw it in the pool.
That's
you
the
know?
O. Henry
Yeah.
up here. It's the,
Yeah.
it's the same.
Totally.
It's the
Yeah.
poop bar. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
looks like the inside is like a Mr. Big though.
I know,
It's got the
it
kind of
does.
like wafer in there.
It does. Yeah.
Anyway, you can donate to this show on patreon.com/blockedparty. $5 a month gets you access to 3 bonus episodes every single month. And after next week's episode will be the only way you'll be able to hear new episodes from Stefan and I, as the main feed episodes are coming to a close this Friday and Saturday at the Biltmore Cabaret in Vancouver, October 11th and 12th. Us guys, not even a show, 4 shows, 2 nights, Tickets are still available. Weekend passes are at a discount. Individual shows all available at bit.ly/top3. That's the digit 3 weekend. Hopefully we'll see you there in Vancouver. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. You can follow us on basically everything at Blocked Party. And if you like the show, tell a friend. We are now here at the end of the show, which means it's time for the top 3.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Uno, 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 uno.
Mustard.
3.
Socks. 2. Girlfriends.
Uno, 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 uno.
I like the little, Tom did a little.
Yeah.
I mimed each one. Yeah, go.
Can we do our plugs before we do the top 3 so people don't tune out?
Sure. Top 3 plugs.
Why are you so mad at me?
Who,
You're
me?
so mad. Did you hear how mad John was? Stefan.
John is quite
He's
mad.
mad.
John's
I'm
mad.
not mad.
You plugged your thing, and I was like, "Can we plug our thing?" Because
Yeah,
you
and I
plugged
said,
your
sure.
thing before the top. Yeah,
He's
you
a
said
control
sure like
freak.
you wanted to fucking cut my head off.
I would never cut your head off, Demi. Too gross.
That is all I wanted from this episode was for him to say that.
Yeah. Little does he know, that's the only thing that kills her.
Yeah,
Uh,
you have to burn it too. Do you have a plug?
yeah.
What? Okay, so Tom's mad at me as well.
I think that there's maybe more diplomatic ways to handle,
That's fine.
asking
Go ahead,
asking a
plug it
plug.
up.
Trying to be straightforward. This is the only way I know how to communicate.
Okay. Yeah, check out our podcast, bigsofttitty.png, and I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tom Walker. And Demi, over to you.
I stream on Twitch sometimes, and it'll be getting more regular. Twitch.tv/Demi Lardner. And also, I have a show coming up that Stefan came up with the name for. We've
That's
had
right.
to postpone it because I got trapped overseas.
So you had to go to
and
Hawaii. You wanted to go to Hawaii.
I
Yeah.
didn't want. No,
Yeah, spent a couple nights at
no.
the Four Seasons.
No, it wasn't the fucking Four Seasons. It was the Ala Moana in Honolulu. And I got to go to the beach where my favorite video game was set, and
It's
it was basically
legitimately
a
so much
tropical paradise.
nicer than the Four Seasons.
It was the nicest. It was one of the nicest hotels I've ever been in my life. But I didn't mean to be there. Anyway, Stefan, do you want to tell them what my show is called? It's postponed, but it will be happening. Do you want to tell them the name you came up with from my show?
It is called Hot Stink from Bag.
That's right.
Also, one of the reasons it got postponed was because all of Demi's work on it got thrown out by the cleaning staff at the hotel. Because
Oh, I didn't know that.
dude, so all of the work on it got thrown out because she didn't want to ask anyone for paper because she's so allergic to like waste, and so all of her show was
No.
written on receipts and boarding passes. And so someone who works for a hotel walked into a room, saw a whole bunch of shit laid out on the table. One of them was a boarding pass with, what was it, Demi?
Oh, what was it?
Medium dog ashamed of tiny cock.
Yeah, medium dog.
And saw that and was just like, well, no one
that's
could ever
garbage.
in the world need this.
and they threw it out. So I lost a lot of my work for the show, and then like I came back home and was like, I don't have any of the work. The show is meant to be happening in 16 hours. I'm so tired. I feel sick, and I called my management and was like, can we just postpone it? Because like I threw out all of my receipts. But I have a better poster for it now though. Kendra can draw.
The poster
drew
is so
my new
good.
poster.
Oh
They
my
did
God.
a fucking. I gave them the brief like at like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
and they had the finished poster to me by like 4 p.m. It was amazing.
They
So-
drew our background. They did the background for our
for Go Off
our
Kings.
Go Off
Yeah,
King stream, and it's so
they're
good.
fucking
Yeah.
so
So
good.
I have a proposal for a top 3.
Okay.
Top 3 damage sounds you make when you're
Oh.
suffering damage.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay. I like that.
You know.
And is
Okay.
this us specifically, or like we're copying them from a
think-
video game, or it's like
I think they're sounds that you would make.
Can you please
Okay.
stop touching your
Yeah.
foot?
Yeah.
You're still okay.
Well, I'm touching it, but I'm not engaged in touching it. I was resting my hand on it.
Okay.
all right?
Who
do you
needs
wanna
to go
start?
first then?
Yeah,
You guys,
Tom,
go
you
first.
start with
I'll go
your number
first.
3 sound from
Yeah.
damage.
Urgh!
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That's a
Oh,
classic.
Yeah.
That's
Demi?
me getting hit quite hard.
Yeah,
Okay.
Demi. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you sort of feel
That's
bad
cool.
if you heard that. I feel like.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Okay.
Love that.
I'm getting bad. I feel bad, but I also don't feel like you've taken any permanent damage. Like I feel like
Yeah.
I've hit something that's just recovered instantly.
It's like when you've stepped on a dog's foot
I
and
was
it's not.
literally
You
gonna
have
say
done
stepping on a cat's
Oh.
tail or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're like, why?
Yeah.
But it
And you
doesn't
feel
actually,
awful, but
Of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
You know, a video game where they have like a wolf that is so evil and it's attacking you, and as soon as you hit it back, it goes.
I know. That's such bullshit that they do
you.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate that.
Fucking bullshit.
Okay. Number 3 for me.
Similar to
Good.
Tom's.
Kind of, yeah, but
Yeah.
I feel like getting gut punched is what I'm picturing here.
Yeah.
And it's not a fetish thing.
Good to get that out there. Yep. Important for people to know it's not a fetish thing.
Well, there's the guy on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the guy.
Got
We
punched,
watched it.
but-
We watched that on a BPTV episode.
We did, yeah.
Okay, mine. It's sort of a combination of two sounds. I do
Okay.
a
Oh, sort
Nice.
of the Peter Griffin. I would say.
yes, but like I
Yeah,
do that for
that's
real. I
Yeah.
do like to take a deep breath through my teeth when I do.
Yeah.
I do actually do that
Yeah,
for
yeah.
real. For
And
real.
yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Okay.
Tom, you're number 2.
Okay, it comes back to me, and I'm gonna go with. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you're sort of
Oh.
you're sort of shocked there. You're sort of scared.
That one's
Yep.
yeah.
I think it can come from like touching like a hot skillet
Yeah.
or something. Just
Yeah.
a moment of me going like, oh, ow,
yeah. Okay.
Yep.
that kind of
Demi?
vocal.
Stop, tall wife.
Stop, tall wife. Is
Stop,
that the
tall
word?
wife?
Stop, tall wife.
Okay.
Stop, tall wife.
So who's hurting you in that situation?
Tall wife.
A
is?
tall wife, I think.
I don't want to put words in Demi's mouth here.
Yeah.
Good point.
Stop,
But-
tall wife.
Stop, tall wife.
Oh, okay. She probably wouldn't. She'll probably keep hurting you.
What if she didn't stop?
Yay.
Stop there, number 2.
Number 2 for me.
Stefan's face is turning red.
It is getting red.
Was that you taking a shit?
I was gonna say, and then the nurse walks by with the baby-sized shit.
Painful
That was me.
shit.
I just kind of bump into the fridge.
You know when your elbow hits the fridge door handle?
That does
Yeah.
hurt a lot.
That's hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you go,
Yeah. Yeah.
I give you permission to stop. I don't want to see what this does to
I
your
want to see.
little
I want to
face.
see how red you turn.
Okay.
Let's see it. I feel like I was more red.
This is
Oh,
great
okay.
podcasting.
Here we go. It's got. Okay. Yeah.
There it comes.
Yeah. There it is.
comes.
There it is. There it is. Oh my god.
Okay, stop now. Stop now. You're giving the table.
He's
your
getting
yourself.
really red.
That's why I didn't want her to do it. It's because there's always a chance she just fucking explodes.
Yeah.
She passes out.
Yeah.
John.
Okay, this one is for like when you get hit in the balls, or it's sort of almost like you have the pain to yourself, kind of, where you go like,
Oh,
That's
Wow.
great.
that's good. That's really good.
That's a really good one.
Yeah. Really good.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's my number 2.
Keep it to yourself because, like, under your shirt, you've got like your nipples are tied in knots, and like you've got like the knot is rubbing against parts of your scrod.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is that Norm?
See that shit?
Yeah, Norm is standing on his hind legs and clawing
You
at
know
the
how
door.
to get in that room, dumb cunt.
Yeah.
Walk around.
Norm, knock it off.
Stop.
Okay, good. You just stopped.
Okay.
Tom,
My
you're number one.
This number one with a bullet. I do this one walking around the house. I don't think Demi has heard me do this, but this is a regular one for me. The walking in lava, which is
Yeah.
You don't think I've heard you do that.
Oh,
You don't think I've heard you do that.
I didn't know if you had.
Right.
Kind of
Just
related to
because
like poison damage, sort of. Right?
Yeah, any damage over time
Yeah.
sound is good
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
good. Yep. Demi, you're number 1.
My number one is, I'll do it and then I guess I can describe it afterwards.
Mm.
But it's like, can you be a pot?
Yeah.
Okay, just be a pot. All right.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that is. Yeah, that's 100% what you sound like.
You're mad at yourself for doing it.
Really,
right?
really mad at myself for being like, what the fuck? It's clearly hot. It's clearly fucking hot.
That's the noise I made when I dropped the pizza last year and severely burnt my hand after.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I remember
that was
so unfortunate.
That was such a bummer.
And I'll just get my hand on the ball here. Don't remember it. Not familiar.
It was the day after I like twisted my knee really bad and I was on crutches.
Oh yeah.
Hey Tom, when a friend tells you about their 2 injuries, here's a tip: don't say ah ha ha ha.
But it was really. I mean, it was very funny.
Unfortunately, you're being
quite funny.
like hurt twice in a row is really funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it's DBJ coded.
I think
obviously.
I need to work on my empathy levels because I do have when DBJ fell. So our friend Deb Blossom Jersey, when they fell and broke their neck in their big rotating box, they also play Magic the Gathering, and there's a card called Tragic Slip that I immediately started working on getting proxies made out for them of.
That's the moment that they fell.
Yeah, each one of them has like a different chat message in there. I don't think it's focusing. Whatever.
No,
I've seen them.
Yeah,
They're very funny.
That's great.
They're very funny. Yeah.
Anyways, so Stefan, I believe that's you.
My number one.
Your number one.
Noise I make when I feel pain. Oh.
Off they found.
Because Tom, I
would
don't
be
know.
so surprising to me if you were a pain for pleasure guy. I'm going to be
Well,
fully
that's what
honest
I was gonna say. Tom, I don't know if Tom is aware of this specifically, but pain and pleasure maybe not so different after all.
That's interesting, Stefan. I've often found that pain is unnervingly close to pleasure, but I'm finding research is so necessary.
Deliciously, some might say.
Yes. I found, here's the thing about pleasure. I feel like I've had my fill of the stuff. And so I find myself more and more often turning to pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what pain has to offer, you know?
I'm picturing Stefan saying that dressed in like a Duke's outfit, swinging a chain.
I was gonna say that Stefan would be a truly amazing pinhead Cenobite.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine? Like, Stefan
so
with his same mustache, though.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the head covered in pins.
Yeah.
And then saying, we have such sights to show you.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Stabbing and burning.
Yeah. You guys want to see some sights?
Oh, Stefanobite. All right.
Stefanobite.
John? What you go first, John?
All right. This is real. This is easily my number one pain sound. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. I think I've heard you say that. Yeah.
That's
God
great.
damn it.
Oh,
and then
the
sometimes they'll get
pauses are so true.
Yeah, the pauses for real.
similar to Demi. It'll go Jesus fucking Christ, God damn it, and then John, you're a fucking idiot. You're so fucking stupid.
I often do you ever have the thing, and it's very, very childish, but when you have that kind of pain where you get really mad, you like, I remember I used to, as a kid, when I would stub my toe or whatever, I'd be like, and then I'd go back and kick the thing that I just stubbed my toe on and be like,
yep.
And then as an adult, I just go back and pretend to kick it because I'm like, fuck you.
You've matured. You've grown.
I don't kick it.
Yeah.
I'm more of I will pick up something and throw it. So let's say I stub not like a glass bottle or something if let's say I stub my toe on the couch, I am for sure picking up a couch cushion and throwing it into the ground.
That's the least satisfying thing in the world to throw.
I know. It's really stupid.
Honestly, if the closest thing is a cat, just
say,
against the window,
Yep. Bring Norm over here. I'll take
throwing my cat at the
wall.
wall, and he just perfectly lands on his feet and walks away, parallel to the floor.
I was gonna say, he lands on the wall and then goes.
Great!
Against the roof.
I just pictured Dude Perfect doing a thing where they throw Norm off a dam, trying to hit a car. You see him moving away from the dam.
Hey, it's John, and I'm here with Josh Allen, quarterback of the Buffalo Bills.
Fucking Norm as far as he can.
We know Josh
fuck.
can throw a football really far, but how far can he throw a cat?
Oh, that's really funny.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
splats against something that. Oh! That's
We're
really
on
funny,
top of the
Stefan.
Hoover Dam with Josh Allen.
Oh,
I'd love to
God.
see Norm with his primordial pouch swinging back and forth as he walks through the stairs to heaven.
Yeah.
Well,
So
thank you
fat.
so much, Tom and Demi, for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you. You've already done your plugs, so we'll just move on to the end of the episode. But do follow them on Twitch, as well as listen to bigsofttitty.png. We are at patreon.com/blockparty. We're pretty much everywhere at Block Party Pod. And if you want to see the video version of this episode, which you probably do, lots of great video content on this one, youtube.com/@blockparty. Hopefully we'll see you at the live show in a couple days. If not, we'll see you back here very soon. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.